So this is our mailbox. It's old and it's ugly. It's got a lot of lichens growing on the north side up here. I'm going to replace it. But not because it's old and ugly. I'm going to replace it because this mailbox no longer matches our lifestyle. Hey everybody, I'm Bill, Live Simple, Live Free. Replacing our mailbox. What does that have to do with our lifestyle? Well, if you watch our channel, you know that we travel a lot. We go back and forth 6 months here in Florida, 6 months in Virginia, but also even while we're here in Florida, we travel a lot. We might take the RV, the camper truck, and go out for a week at a time, or 2 weeks at a time, or a month at a time. And every time we do that, we have to go to the post office and have our mail held, which is a pain, but that in itself is not that big a deal. We could deal with that. The problem is you always set an end date, and they'll only hold it for a month, for 30 days. And so that puts us at a deadline. We have to be back within that time to pick up our mail. I know that you can do it online, but we haven't had good luck with that. We've tried several times and we just can't get it to work the way it should. So what am I doing here? I'm going to replace this with a much larger mailbox and one that locks. So if we want to take a trip for 3 weeks, we don't have to worry about having the mail held. They'll just put it in there, it'll hold it all, it'll be locked in place so we can just unlock it when we get home. No chance of anybody stealing it. So we've been talking about doing this for a while. We finally decided to go ahead and do it. Oh, by the way, I watch a lot of YouTube channels of foreigners that visit our country, and I love seeing it. I'm seeing all the same old, sites that I already know. I've either seen them a million times on YouTube or I've already been there myself. But what I really enjoy is seeing the reaction of people first time they come to the States. And some of the things that we just consider mundane that they are amazed by. One of the things they're amazed by, especially Brits, is our mailboxes, because all of their mail is delivered in a slot in the door. We have some like that in cities, but for the most part we have this kind of thing. The other thing that they're amazed by is this flag. And I heard several people speculate. They knew how it worked, but they were really speculating. They said it's so cool that when the mailman, postman as they call him, delivers the mail, they put the flag up so that they know, so you know you have mail. That's not the way that works. If you're a foreigner, if you're from the UK or Australia or whatever, this mailman doesn't touch this when he delivers the mail. We still have to come out and see if there's mail. What's this for? That's for outgoing mail. If we have a piece of mail that we want to mail out, instead of driving down to the post office, we just put it in here, put the flag up. That lets the mailman know that the mail that's in here is to be mailed. So when he delivers the mail, he takes that out, takes it with him, puts the flag down, puts our mail in there. It's good to go. It saves us a lot of time in just having to run down to the post office to mail a letter. I think it's cool. I never even thought about it. It's just the way it's always been until Brits started commenting on it. So I just thought I'd explain that for the 2 Brits that watch my channel. So first thing I need to do is just take off this old mailbox. Just for our own privacy, by the way, there were our street numbers here. I took the numbers off before I did this, just to maintain a little bit more privacy for us. Great. This one screw is stripped out. can't get that screw out because the Phillips head is stripped. This one's stripped out too. Ouch. I thought about replacing the post, but I think it's still solid enough. If it turns out it's not, I can do that at some time in the future. Now this is our new mailbox, and as you can see, it's considerably larger than our older one was. I have to remove the base plate. There's 2 screws inside the locked compartment that mount the base plate on. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to get the drill, pre-drill some holes here. Okay, this mounting plate that came with it is really nice. It's got holes here where you can bolt it down. And it came with lag bolts, but these were, they look like maybe 1.25 inches. I didn't think they were long enough, so I went and bought 2.5-inch ones that would go much deeper into the post. And this is really solid. I thought I was going to have to put a piece of board going this way and some X bracing down here to hold it because this is really heavy. We'll have to see what it feels like after I put that on, but so far it feels really solid and I'm very happy with that. Now let's see how this goes on. This thing is quite heavy. Yeah, once it's on there, it's balanced and it feels pretty good. Any movement is not from the top of the post here, it's from the post in the ground. Now these are the screws that attach it to the mounting. base. Okay, so here's the locking part. And then mailman will put the mail in the top, and then this section in the bottom only goes back that far. That's where we can lay letters this way that are outgoing when we put the flag up. So this isn't real big. It can fit boxes of checks and things like that. Any kind of a package that's bigger than that, he'll have to put on the front porch by the door. Okay, any movement, like I said, is not from here. It's from the bottom of the post in the ground. The only way to fix that would be to put in a new post and put it in a concrete base, which I may or may not do. We'll just have to see how it goes. Now the main reason that we got this mailbox is just because we wanted to have a larger volume so it would hold more, so it could be gone longer without our mailbox overflowing. But there are some very definite advantages to something like this. The typical standard mailbox is just you pull the door down, put it up. It's not secured, it's not locked. And people can come along and steal your mail out of your mailbox. Now it doesn't really happen very often because that's actually a federal offense if you get caught doing that. However, in recent years, the past couple of years, there's been a huge increase in identity theft, and people can get very sensitive information on you from the mail that comes in, bank statements and different things like that. So I'm thinking that having a locking mailbox out by the road is becoming more important all the time. Also, a typical mailbox is very light aluminum. Even if it was locked, you can smash it with a bat and break it apart and get the stuff out of there. This thing weighs 41 pounds. It's heavy duty steel. You can hit it with a bat, you can hit it with a hammer. It's like a safe. It's not going to open. It makes your mail and your identity much more secure. So even if you don't have to have this big volume, I think it's a good idea just to help protect your identity a lot more. Also, this is much more waterproof. I've had that other type, the standard type mailbox, where after a couple of days of rain, everything inside is wet. This is all one formed piece of metal, and it's much more weatherproof. So I'm thinking that I really like this.
Got it all done?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Oh, I think this is going to be such a good idea, hon.
Yep. So what do you think?
Yeah, it looks great. This seems to be nice and substantial.
Yeah, it wiggles a little bit, but that's the post.
Okay. Well, it should be strong enough to be okay.
Yeah, the only option would be if I put a new post and set it in concrete so the post doesn't move. I may do that at some time in the future, but I don't think it's necessary right now.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so we can just reach right in here. Oh, and we have numbers we can put on.
It came with numbers, which I'll put on here after I turn off the camera, like I said, for our privacy.
Yeah, sure.
And then it places the mail in there and our outgoing mail right here.
So he can pick up what we're sending out and then just pop the mail in there.
Yep.
Oh, I think it's great, sweetheart. Oh, this thing feels really substantial.
Yeah, it's quite heavy. It's quite substantial. So now if we go in the camper someplace for 3 weeks at a time, we don't have to worry about holding the mail because it'll be all held right here and it'll be locked in place so nobody can steal it.
I think it's a great idea, sweetie.
Yep.
Thank you.
So there you go. This isn't a real big video, but I thought you'd be interested. If you'd like to see this, we put a link down below. We got it from Amazon, so we'll link it there.
Yeah, we're not affiliates or anything, but we'll let you know where we got it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, live simple.
Live free. You be blessed.
All right, love you guys. We will definitely see you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.